Hello anyone and everyone, I am Echo, and today we are exploring Montague's Mount once again. In the last episode, we basically got a whole bunch of story information. I believe a note that we found over there pointed out to Rachel being pregnant and or sick while there was a whole bunch of rain and everything, and talking about how the doctor killed himself, and you know, sickness is just running rampant over the entire island. It's a bad time for everybody. And also we noticed a bunch of small child-sized graves. So you know, and just in general, tons of graves around this area. So there's a huge amount of bad times going on. Also, a quick correction. At the end of the last episode, I pointed out this grave, and I said I thought it looked like the size of these child graves, and obviously these ones have to be for children because they're freaking tiny. But actually, it is slightly bigger than those ones, but it's still smaller than these ones. So these are probably like full adult graves, and that was probably a slightly older child or a teenager. So yeah, just everybody having a bad time. We also found a little crank over there. I'm going to use it on that well, because I'm pretty sure that's where it goes. But first, I want to finish just covering this whole beach. Right here, we have something. Oh, geez, the game froze there for a second. Wooden lid. Okay. Stone plinth. And yes, that is a plinth. That's something else that confused me. He talked in a note about lining plinths up with the lighthouse. And I didn't know what a plinth was. Since then, I made a quick Google image search. So I know what a plinth is now. And that's a plinth right there. So what is this thing? Okay, no, it's not. Okay, it won't tell me what that little bar is, but something connected to this. Strange metal plate with raised foot markings. Okay, so I'm probably supposed to stand on this and then do something. Ah, but the lid is locked. Okay. And that wire. Okay, so that's connecting, so I probably have to power this up. And that'll probably unlock it. I don't know. Well, anyway. Let's go see what's down here on this side of the island. Or not island, the side of the beach I'm in. They have a trapdoor. With a, oh, it's a secret area thing. Okay. Which is the fire of the country road after the rain. Okay, that is a road, certainly. Great. Yeah, the secrets aren't very impressive in this game, are they? Little pictures of Ireland, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, Ireland is a beautiful place. It's actually one of the top 3 locations that I would like to move to someday, if I ever get the money and the means to move to another country. But yeah, simply showing pictures of the location as the big secret bonus for finding out-of-the-way places, not exactly my idea of a you know, of a worthwhile, you know, incentive. So anyway, again, this beach stretches on forever. I think I'm gonna go down this way first. See what's down here. Lots of rubble all over the place. I kind of wonder, is all this stuff, and it was on like the beach that we started the game on as well. There was a bunch of rubble there too. I'm kind of wondering now, is all this stuff that washed up from like a crashed ship? Or is it stuff that people dumped in the water that the waves pushed back onto the beach? Or did people actually drag all this stuff out here and kind of leave it around? I mean, like, right here in particular, there's like a barrel and some fishing baskets. I don't know if there's a better term for those, but, you know, basically like wooden fishing catcher thingies. You know, and then there's this, like, buoy and stuff like that. So this is all stuff that, like, belongs near the ocean. This is stuff probably people were probably using to, like, go fishing and stuff like that. But at the starting area, there was a whole bunch of random crap. And, yeah, so, I don't know. It's something worth thinking about, I think. And another one of these. Golden lid on top of the stone plinth. That's more story. So, let's read this now.
17th of November, 1993. Death on the seas. The very last seaworthy vessel sailed away from Pitcairn Point today. Anyone who had managed to make it to the beach clambered to get on board, sick with fever. I can't see the boat making it past the submerged rocks just off the cape. Not in that storm. I fear any that don't perish through sickness will be left to the mercy of the icy Atlantic Ocean.
Okay. So, clearly, a whole bunch of people tried to escape. Actually, okay, yeah, there's a lot of land over there, so we could potentially have a lot of ground to still cover. But yeah, obviously, people tried to escape, and I don't blame them. But it doesn't seem like everybody was even able to make it on the boat, and even then, the boat was very dangerous, so... yeah, basically this whole place got fucked. And there's O'Sullivan's Lighthouse. Okay, those little area introductions go on for a wee bit too long. But this is actually what I'm talking about. Like, there's a bed here. And it's clearly been here for a while because the bed has been buried in the sand over time. I doubt one of the fishermen was sleeping out on the beach, you know? And then lots of pictures. You know, discarded photographs, however the game wants to title them. So yeah, I'm wondering how all this stuff got on the beach. It's just something I thought about when I started up. And I don't think it has any, like... oh no. I can't get out. Okay, that was really weird. I'm gonna be careful not to do that again. Yeah, it's just... I mean, I don't really think it has any kind of deeper meaning. But I think it could help clue us in on the story a little bit. I could piece together what happened.
The beating heart of this place, I fear, has now ceased to bear life. The sickness that has spread over this island has left nothing but sadness within its shadows. It seems that the islanders have had to face up to one of two inevitable paths: stay and openly embrace the encroaching plague, or flee by any possible means. With all this death that surrounds me, I believe the majority of people have chosen unwisely.
Yeah, I'd agree there. Man. That sucks. I mean, and also, if you think about it, this is clearly, like, their primary dumping zone for all the bodies. Like, people were dying too fast, so they couldn't, you know, bury the bodies fast enough, probably, you know, after a certain point, because there were all those graves, so they tried to bury them at first, but eventually, once people started dropping off like flies, they had to just kind of dump them as far out of the way as possible, and this is like the farthest point on the island away from where all the houses are, so this is as good a place as any. but I think it also speaks to the general desperation of the situation, that we saw all those other bodies that were left on the roadside. You know, maybe they were just in a huge hurry and couldn't make it all the way here to drop off the bodies, or, you know, just in general, there's 1,000 things that could have happened. But yeah, that really sucks. And here's another note, so let's read that now.
24th of December 1993. Fisherman. These clothes can't be mine. This old blue tatty fisherman's jacket is like a tent, and the trousers barely fit me. And my hands. These hands. Hardly the hands that have seen a life of pulling in lobster pots and fishing nets. I can't seem to remember what has gone before.
Okay, that was a bit weird. Let me get another one of these. And again, locked, so yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything with these until we find a way to unlock them. And, I mean, I'm just guessing, but I think finding a way to unlock them has something to do with that locked gate, the thing behind it. Oh, we can't examine this? Really? For anything? Oh, it's kind of disappointing. Anything over here? Half expecting another box. Oh, you found a secret. Here's a picture of a mountain. Ooh. Yeah, that I'm not sure what that note was saying. Like, was the guy going crazy? Or was he like forced to take a job as a fisherman because there were so few people left alive that he had to, you know, help out with the fishing in order to, keep the few remaining people who were alive fed. Not sure. I suppose it could go either way and still work. Oh, jeez. There's one thing I've noticed that I haven't had a chance to point out yet is that this game has a lot of pop-in, which is really disappointing. I mean, my computer is way more powerful. It is way more than powerful enough to run this game at max settings, and that's what I have it on right now. It's on max settings, but tons of pop-in and textures that don't work quite right. It's disappointing. So anyway, that handle, metal crank, I should say, use on this, and sure enough, it works. So what's it pulling? Because there's no rope. Oh, there's a platform with a St. Brigid's cross and a key, small bronze key. Nice. Okay. So we've got that, and I'm going to guess it goes to this gate over here. Gate's rusty lock clicks open. Cool. Okay. And... oh. Get us another St. Brigid's cross. Jeez, it's another body pit. Oh, it's some fuel. Alright. Petrol can containing fuel. Yep. Okay. Why is there a light shining on the dead bodies? That's a little disturbing. Especially in the case of this game, because this isn't some, like, supernatural horror game where, oh, the ghosts are pointing a light at the dead bodies to try to scare you. This is like... These were people. And they were put in here by their friends and family members. Why would they? I guess, actually, the light could be there to help whoever had to dig the hole to see as they worked. Okay, that makes more sense. So anyway, let me get another one of these stone plinths. The lid appears locked still. Oh, the fuel in that other generator over there, that'll probably unlock all of these. But, real quick, line up the 3 markers with your orientation. Okay, so, hey, got that compass that I figured out last time. That's cool. So, I'm gonna try to write out this diagram real quick. Like a simple version of it. Okay. Just in case, yeah, okay. Just so I don't have to, like, run back here constantly to do that. But before we continue, it is up to a decent time on the video, so I think I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you all next time. Yeah, bye-bye.